Alright guys, what's going on? Good morning. Hope you all are having a blessed one. So, there's a few things I want to talk about. Of course, is a continuation of part one, do's and don'ts. So I'm just I'm gonna keep continuing and keep talking as we grow these topics and gain understanding, and eventually growing to the next level. So I kind of touched on the topic of the relationships the first half, but I wanted to go ahead and just get underneath, and dive a little deeper. So I know we live in a world right now where city boys this, city girls this. It's just a war. It's almost like a competition against one another to see who's the prize. Well, truth be told, we both are the prize. We both have our key roles that we play in a relationship. So again, just to let you guys know, I can only speak from a mindset of a man, although I do have understanding of women. I kind of like play my role and play it safe, So when it comes to the aspect of a relationship from a male's perspective, again, like, I did mention before, we want to feel appreciated. We do want to be the household, the king of the household, we want to be able to get love whenever we want it, and all that good stuff, But in this generation, men is viewed upon as, just the workhorse, the one that go out there, get the bacon, the one that go out there and go through the do the hunting, the hunting. No matter what happens, as long as they bring home the bacon, and you got to understand what that does to the mental health. First and foremost, every man wants to be great. Every man wants to provide. Ladies, I'm speaking to you, and I just hope you guys are taking notes. Again, every man wants to provide. Every man wants to, do for his house and protect his kingdom. But, when we feel undervalued, underappreciated, that's when, that dark side kind of comes out, where when they do stumble upon some riches, such as forex or anything else that brings them a substantial amount of money, they kind of have that hate for women, where it's like, I'm gonna have multiple. I'm a dog this one out. I'm a dog that one out. And again, that's not healthy. That's not right. But it's almost like if you've been beat and battered for so long, that's how a war starts. That's where hatred starts. So, ladies, if your man is learning how to trade, first of all, if they don't know what they're doing, the market is already kicking their ass. Already beating them up. Just the feeling of losing, your money, especially hard-earned money, and really not understanding what's happening or why you're losing, it can take a toll on you. So, that pressure of whenever the holidays come around, like, you want this, that, and the third. First of all, you got to bring something to the table. Truth be told, you got to be able to do something. If you're going to help the man fund his account, help him fund his account. Like, I mean, you're going to reap some of the benefits anyway. Like, it's not like he's going to make the money and not give you none. If you play your cards right, man, that man will give you everything when you finally get it. And it goes both ways. Like, like, they always ask that question for a male: would you be a stay-at-home dad if your wife made X amount of money? Honestly, yes, we would. See, the thing is, we play so fair, where it's like, I don't care if she makes more. I mean, I can't speak for all. So some guys are just egotistical and all that extra stuff, which that's between you and God. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, I mean, we don't nothing wrong with staying home taking care of the kids. But we don't want to feel like less than a man, like, feel less than a man because we make less than you. So now your attitude, the way you treat us, the way you talk to us, that you don't feel like cooking, you don't feel like cleaning, that love is less than because you make more. It's not right, because when the shoe's on the other foot, if we make more than you, we take care of you, we treat you like a queen. We provide, we still do, we still love you the same. Like, you see where there's a disconnect, and especially with today's society, like, they, like, they really encourage girls to, ragdoll men, just like in the music, they encourage young kings to ragdoll women. Like that's not right. So when it comes to a relationship, man, like as I stated before, if you already in one, hopefully you and your partner have that understanding for the grounds of a relationship, working together as a team, 100, 100. If you're not in one, stay single, focus on yourself. Because, truth be told, it's best to actually know what you want before you actually dive into a relationship. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's the good side of money and also the bad side of money. Money has no instructions. Gentlemen, I want you guys to really, 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 really be careful because half of you guys are young, very young, and when you come across a lot of money, let's say 21 years old, making 20,000 a month, making 40, 60,000 a month, or hell, 10,000 a day, it could get to your head. I get it. But what you want to do is you definitely want to make sure that you protect yourself. Cause look, man, like you don't want to end up writing a check that you can't cash. Like you're getting so much trouble. Look, just play it safe. Be smart. Be smart. Now, jobs. I wanted to touch on jobs because, again, like I did state before, America don't make that much money, guys. I want you guys to really understand how cheap the world really is. Like, it really don't cost that much to live. Let's think about it. A light bill, the max LB is $150. The least I've seen some cheap light bills that's $21. They keep it real cheap because of course they're living by their means, which is great, cost effective. But if you really think about it, 150 is really not a lot of money. Gas, depending on your car, you range between $20 and $100. Rent range between nowadays $1,500 to $2,500, depending on the luxury. $4,000. If you really think about these numbers, they're minimal. If you have a job, keep it. Keep it until this skill set overpays you. Until this skill set takes over what you make at your job. And if you continue, or if you feel like, walking away, walk away. It's cool. Because now you have, something to supplement your income. Something to replace that 9 to 5, and now you have your full 24 hours. If you don't have a job, if you have money to trade, use what you can afford. Invest what you can afford to lose. Understand that there will be some losses, just as much as there's some gain. Like you can't expect to put money in and only make profit. I mean, yeah, it could happen. You can go undefeated by having a strategic plan, by having a great trading plan, by having great discipline, by knowing what you want and knowing what you seek every time you enter the market. That can definitely happen where you go undefeated. You never lose. It takes a lot of discipline, but it could be done. But what I'm saying, if you don't have a job and you don't have money, then trading is not recommended for you. Sit on the sidelines until you can't afford to actually play this video game. I want you guys to really understand what this is, right? So check this out. As you guys know, I love building small accounts. The reason being is because the average American don't make that much. I would like to relate with people who's just like me, man. I come from the gutter, bro. I've been on good side. Look, like when my mom and my dad was together, like we experienced good money, both parents, income in the household, so on and so forth. When they separated, I got a taste of Section 8. I got a taste of food stamps. Like I've been on that side. Living hotel to hotel. I've been there. Not saying that my mom didn't do a good job raising us. It was just only her. And in a world where a Haitian immigrant that didn't get a chance to go to school, to actually learn the American way, or have a chance at the American dream, she sacrificed her time and her energy for us to be great, which is why she's blessed now. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, check this out. Let me show you how simple this game is. Right? Trading is like a video game, like the arcade. The goal is to stay in the arcade for as long as possible. You know, you never get booted out. If you lose all your coins, you definitely getting booted out. You definitely getting kicked out. You and your boys go to the arcade, you know, when you was a kid. You go out there, you enjoy the video games, you play every video game, Street Fighter, Tekken, Samurai Showdown, you know what I'm saying? I'm aging myself. Play Latron, like Mario Kart, like yo. You know what I'm saying? Even Zelda, like you at the okay, you enjoy yourself. Double Dragon. Oh man, the memories, Nintendo. But yeah, so you and your boys go to the club, not the club, but you go to the arcade and you go out there to have fun. If you lose all your money, you go home early. If you go in with $5, you want to take that $5, grow it to 10, take that 10, grow it to 20, take 20, grow it to 40, and so on and so forth, so that way you can enjoy the game. See, excuse me, when you're using a stop loss, not only does it actually keep you on a straight and narrow path, it gives you boundaries. So that way the money that you're working hard for at your job, you don't just come in here and just throw it away. You come in here and you double it. You come in here and you actually grow it. See, this right here is that money tree. So if you have a job, keep it. Use it. Just like they're using you, use them. You know what I'm saying? Your goal is to stay in the arcade as long as possible. You know, don't get kicked out. Go home when you're done trading. You know? Go home when you finish. Not, oh man, I blew my account, I have to reload again. You know? Treat it just like the arcade. Protecting the vision. You gotta understand, some people don't really want to see you win for real. Like, no cap. There's some friends that's actually just hanging on with you just because you got it. You know, just because you're on the path of success. There's some people who won't even support what you're doing. You know, so what I want to say is, like, literally just protecting the vision. You know? Like, make sure that you know who's in your corner for real. You know, as I flip through these notes, you know, some key points that I definitely wanted to highlight about protecting the vision was, you know, like, don't really look. You have to know what your distractions are. You know, you have to know thyself more than anybody else. You know, you have to know what is it that's getting in the way, what is it that's causing you to slow down, what is it that's causing you to keep hitting your head. Sometimes a relationship is something that can keep you from actually finding success, you know, because some of you actually rush because you want to impress your significant other. You're rushing because you want to impress your family. You're doing it all for the wrong reason. You should be doing it for yourself. You know, nobody see that vision. It's between you and God. You want to definitely protect that vision that God gave to you, because when you start operating in your purpose, that's when that gift come alive. That's when you actually give that gift. You know, so don't look. If you know you got a gang of friends that tell you all the time, hey, let's go party. When it's time to study, you gotta cut them off. If it's that, you know what I'm saying, if it's that nagging girlfriend that don't believe in you anyway, all she do is, you know what I'm saying, rain on your parade, bro, cut her off. Same thing for you ladies. If it's that toxic young man that's like, you know, like he's always bitter about, if he's competent, look, cut him off. Family members, cut them off. Like, understand that, you know what I'm saying, like, it's when it comes to family, it's a touchy subject. You got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, like, you do it the right way. Like, don't just cut them off because that's your family. If anything, you know what I'm saying, you protect them, they protect you. But it's in a sense where you just set boundaries. It's in a sense where you just tell them, look, man, this ain't that, bro. You know, help me grow this, help me build this. You know, let's find success for real. I'm not no mule. I'm not no person that's just gonna do all the work. You know, Help me too. You know, have that conversation with them. And you definitely want to be strategic, man. Like, you want to be strategic about everything. When it comes to your trading plan, you definitely want to be strategic, having your daily goal in mind, understanding that, okay, if I'm going after 10 pips, 20 pips, whatever it is, you go after that. Understand that each trading day is different. Each day in the market is very different. There's no 2 days that's the same. You know, so come in with a setup, come in with an objective, you know, come in to do a job. And after you do that job, it's time to go, you know, get off the charts. You should not be trading all 3 sessions. You should not be up during Asian session, London, and then trading New York. Yo, you're wild. Get some sleep. You tripping, you know, like, get some sleep, man. Don't rush the process. Understand that, yes, you can make $1 million in a day. Yes, you can make a lot of money, but you have to grow that money. You have to actually grow that understanding. Just like when you got out of the womb, you didn't learn how to run first. You learned how to crawl. You didn't learn how to walk first. You learned how to crawl. After you mastered crawling, you gained your balance. After you gained your balance, you took your first steps. You gained the walk. Like, you know what I'm saying? You started to walk. Then you begin to run. Now you can think and run at the same time. Now you know how to tie your shoes. Now you're great. You know, like understand that it's okay to be patient. It's okay to run your own race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know, like, everybody have a different learning curve. Some will find success before others. It's cool. You don't know the work that they put in. Run your race. Focus on your food. Focus on your plate. You know, don't look over to the left or the right, and then now you're looking at, oh man, they got more than me. Oh man, they doing it. Oh man, they just bought this and that. No, bro. When are you gonna do it? How are you gonna do it? What is the plan? What is the goal? How are we gonna execute? Brick by brick. How are we gonna do it? You know, that should be your main focus. That should be the main priority. Focus on what you have going on. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's okay to have little motion. At least it's motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, slow motion is better than no motion at all. So keep moving forward. Keep growing. Keep propelling. Like bro, it's you versus you and no one else. You know, so for the do's and don'ts in a relationship, if you don't have one, stay single. Learn what you want. Learn what you need. Learn what makes you happy. Find your happiness. And then, when you love yourself enough to love someone else, then you go ahead and get in a relationship, you know? If you already are in one, I hope you all have that grounds of understanding to love one another, to motivate, to inspire, to help. 50-50, 100-100, you working together as a team. It should be 2 hustlers, not 1 hustler and a leash. Like, bro, ladies, I understand you want to be wine and dine. I get it, bro. But, man, do you deserve it? Like, you should not even look at your man and be like, dog, I'm gonna work him like a slave horse. He gotta do everything, and I just get to sit down and spend his money. I don't know. You know, that's wild. And yeah, but you know, I hope you all like literally working together as a team. You know, gentlemen, if you jealous of your girl, you tripping. I don't see how anyway. You tripping. I don't know why you jealous, but you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Work with that queen, bro. Like, work with her to help develop her, help her grow. Yeah, learn what she's doing. So that way, if you catching 20 pips, she catching 40, I got 60. The bills are getting paid. You know why most relationships fail? Because of bread, because of money. Because of money and the lack of communication. And then there's a lot of jealousy and a lot of greed. Bro, sometimes, bro, it's sickening. Sometimes there's people in relationships who's jealous of their partner because they got motion, bro, because they're growing. The whole time you're secretly jealous of your partner. If you're jealous, why you with him? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But yeah, jobs. Next topic, jobs. If you have a job, keep it. Use that job to keep funding your account up until you get it. I say this, I'm not a financial advisor. I ain't gonna tell you what you do with your bread. Demo it out first until you understand. Demo. Understand, demo is there for a reason. Practice. How you practice is how you play. I did mention before, ain't no such thing as practicing like a superstar and then playing like a damn rookie. It makes you look foolish. Practice until you get it. Because once you get it, you'll never forget. Ever. Protecting the vision. Be mindful of bad energy, man. Don't be telling good, you know what I'm saying? Don't be telling good news to bad spirits. Like, be able to have that spirit of discernment, man. Like, know who's on your corner for real. Like, vet everyone. I don't give a damn. Vet them. Vet them. Learn from my mistakes. Like, don't. It's okay to help people, bro, but don't be taken advantage of. You know, set boundaries for yourself as well too. That's part of self-love. And then also be strategic. You want to always have a plan. How you gonna get there? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I ain't never meet a successful person who didn't plan. So, you know, as we close in this topic, do's and don'ts. I already know you as a person, as a human being, you're going to follow and do the things that you believe. All these are advices, you know, and as we continue to grow, we'll get more in depth. The goal of this YouTube is to build your psyche, to help you understand the world around you before you accomplish these things. Yes, we will teach you how to trade. Yes, we'll put some money in your pocket, for sure. If you know me, I am money. I love money. I'm currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hang with me, you making money off rip. You know, but I want to make sure that you get it here first, man, because I want you guys to really understand, like, the mental. Remember, it's 99% mental, 1% physical, because all you're doing is clicking one button, man. You're clicking one button. That's it. You click in, click out. You enter the trade, you close the trade. Everything else is right here. And if I can help you focus, if I could help you just, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just target your goal, have your blinders on, successfully do that, get off the market, I could definitely make you robotic. Because see, I can teach you how to trade, but I can't teach you patience. I can't teach you discipline. I can't teach you how to sit on your hands. I can't teach you how to wait for the move. That's between you and you. You know, and if you don't wait for the move, you know what happens. You blow your account. You can't blame me. You can't blame anybody else. You have to take full responsibility because this is your bread. This is your account. This is your forex journey, you know? So, again, I'll never lie to you. I'll never lie to none of you. Straight up. Can't do it for you. My teaching style is 49-51. I would want it for you 49%. You have to want it for yourself 51% at any given time. If that scale tips over, I'll try my best to help you, but I can no longer help you. If I can't do it for you. It's either you do it or nobody do it. Just like the gym membership. You can sign up for the gym, but if you don't go, you ain't gonna get sexy. You can't hire somebody to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? I wish. But we can't do that, you know? So I hope this video finds you well. I'll definitely see you in the next one.